What was good, man? It's Perk, and you're not tuned in to Nola Zing.
This episode is brought to you by the Loyalty Club, one of the hottest brands out, where they keep their items limited and only for the loyal few. Check us out online at theloyaltyclub.us, or if you're in the New Orleans area, you can check us out at our flagship store, 841 Fulton Street. You already know what time it is. Only for the loyal few, club time.
Okay. So, the world already know where you're from. We ain't gonna ask you all the same questions that we did last time. So, if I saw y'all, if I drop a preview earlier, I say, man, R&B ain't dead.
Yeah, you know that.
And so how you feel about that? When people be feeling like, R&B, if it has died, and, you don't see that many R&B artists like, back in the day.
I understand where they're coming from. I mean, I don't take it literal. Of course, we know R&B ain't dead. I don't take no offense to it, too, but I see what they saying. Rap is just dominant right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that's being pushed in the mainstream world is rap, or like, trap music, or the drug dealers and the, you know what I'm saying? That's what the world craving right now. So it ain't nobody from an R&B perspective that's dominant at this point in the game. Like how, Usher used to be in the 90s, or when Chris Brown came out in like what 2006. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Something around that time. Like, we ain't got no real dominant R&B. Like, who the top R&B nigga is right now?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, yeah. Like, he came out a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So
he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, facts.
He ain't going nowhere.
Facts. So that's what they mean by that. They don't really mean that.
So, I always tell people, Chris Brown my favorite overall music artist.
Mm-hmm. Damn, for real?
Yeah, and they don't even want to hear it. Like, even 50 Cent said it to him. Like, some R&B people agree, some people don't. I'm like, Chris Brown gotta be the closest thing to Michael Jackson. And, other people feel other ways, but I want to know how you feel about that. Like, who else would be closer to Michael Jackson if it's not Chris Brown?
I mean, I don't think nobody else is closer to Michael Jackson, but I do feel like Michael Jackson is incomparable, bro. You know what I'm saying? You cannot compare Chris Brown to Michael Jackson. And that's not taking nothing away from Chris Brown. Chris Brown is Chris Brown, but he ain't Michael Jackson.
So, I interviewed someone in the music industry on the R&B side, and they said the only reason, because they both went through stuff, and their fans still chose each side. Mm-hmm. But they said the only reason Chris Brown is not that actually where Michael Jackson is and actually sell because the time he in, and also he don't have the writing team that Michael Jackson had. It's different times. They don't. If you can't really tell about how much Chris Brown really sold, or his he just didn't have everything Michael Jackson had from a kid. Mm-hmm. But far as the talent, they say seeing Chris Brown in person. And the way he can do stuff, he can do way more stuff than Michael Jackson could possibly ever thought of doing. For us dancing and the flipping and different things like that. Yeah. But but you still can't compare him. But Chris Brown to this person in his interview said he probably the closest person. But he said if you just going off of musically, some people would say Bruno Mars right now.
Yeah, Bruno is pretty poppy, pop culture. I can see that, but he ain't close to Michael Jackson either. Right. You know what I'm saying? At that time, bro, social media wasn't present. Back then when Michael Jackson was doing what he was doing, bro, and when Michael Jackson left that stage, you had to imagine what the fuck Michael Jackson was doing. You couldn't go on your phone and go on Instagram and be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can see Michael Jackson. Right. Nigga, you had to imagine, damn, I wonder where Michael at right now.
I wonder,
I wonder what type of house he, you know what I'm saying?
Neverland.
Yeah, it was all imaginative, man, and it made it more magical. You know what I'm saying? Just that part of whoever told you that, they right. You know what I'm saying? We in different times now. Chris Brown have plenty of records where he's not really downplaying or degrading women or going with the times, but not saying they didn't do as well, but they aren't really as, when you think about Chris Brown records, what's the first record come to mind when you think about Chris Brown?
The first record?
The first record come to mind.
See, I'm a full fan, so I automatically go straight
to the old
beginning,
shit.
To the beginning. To
the old shit.
I go back to yo.
The old shit was fire.
But the more I became like, I realized I've always been a big R&B fan. Like I realize I'm not really a big hip hop fan. I just tolerate and listen to what I listen to.
Yeah.
But the more I like listen to my playlist, because I got a playlist probably like 3 days long.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think he was right, the guy I interviewed, about the writers. Because from the 80s and the 90s, R&B couldn't be like messing with like the
writers.
I'm talking about but the songs, like the quality of the albums that was written, like like Keith Sweat. Yeah, but Keith Sweat probably had 10 hits on one CD.
Yeah.
Like people don't have like people had that many hits like that on a one album no more like that.
Yeah.
Like you gotta go through albums.
Yeah.
Like
right. I feel you.
And also like in a point in like the late 80s and the 90s, all those songs are still timeless. Kids to these days still like, man, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Are they playing on TikTok? Not really like their favorite artists and like remix it like, man, and we like, man, that was awesome. So we kind of old now.
Yeah.
But it's like that. It's just that certain every product from 85 to 95. That probably was the hardest R&B time. Like even though it evolved with like Aaliyah and Beyonce and them, but like you got to think about it when like when certain artists was in their prime, it was crazy.
Like man,
I can't even name. It's so many in that prime time.
People try to downplay him, bro.
Right.
But R. Kelly.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Kel's got that catalog, bro.
I just said something in the interview and people don't want to talk about it. I know we just running it, but hey, music been dead since R. Kelly been in jail. Like,
I wouldn't say that.
Listen to me. Even hip hop, R. Kelly was a help in like for them too. They everybody had a #1 hit this year. Like R. Kelly.
You think that's because of R. Kelly?
Listen to me. When R. Kelly was out, you ever noticed this too? You don't hear too many singers sing on R. I mean, singers don't even sing on a rap or hook now. Like R. Kelly used to write so much for people and do so much.
Yeah.
Like since R. Kelly been in jail, people make good music.
Yeah.
But like R. Kelly was a hit maker.
Yeah.
Like you cannot deny it. Like
right.
And guess what? So many songs R. Kelly wrote for the people that we don't even know about.
Yeah, thanks.
Besides his music, just his catalog alone.
Crazy catalog.
You can listen to R. Kelly for a whole day. Just R. Kelly catalog.
Thanks.
So
dude got it, bro. He got it.
So like, have you saw a real hit recently? Like I ain't talking about like a hot song that because like we both know we've been around the music industry for a while now. That people can make a song hot if they put the money behind it, marketing. But have you heard like a real hit song that took you like? Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you this one better. Do you feel like there's a song that actually dropped these past 5 years that people will be listening to in like the next 20 years?
Damn. I don't know if I could say that, man. I don't know if I could say that. Yeah, like it didn't got too microwaved. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I meant by hit.
Yeah, it didn't got too microwaved at this point. Like everything is about get your single out. Let's make some money. Let's get some shows on to the next. I don't really think people necessarily give a fuck about trying to make a hit that people gonna listen to for the next 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't think who's the leading artist right now in the world of hip hop and R&B. I mean, if anything, I would say still is Drake.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like we'll be listening to Drake shit.
But Drake still never made a timeless R&B song.
What?
Name one. A timeless R&B song. Not a hip hop song, an R&B song.
Marvin's Room?
If that's not even a mainstream hit.
Fuck that.
Oh no, it's a good song. Oh no, it's a good song.
What?
But I don't think it's a timeless. Like that ain't like. If I compare Marvin's Room to a song that you heard in the 90s that people still listen like.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
people don't.
Yeah.
Alright, they don't put Marvin's Room on at R&B night.
Facts.
So that's why I say Drake hasn't made a timeless R&B hit. Like, Marvin Room, good.
Great.
Guess what?
It's gonna forever be big.
Loving the Crew, I like a lot of his R&B songs, but it never gave me that. Timeless. Like, right now, I'm a big LME fan. I'm a big fan of like all the R&B artists actually over there in London.
Yeah.
But the last past hits he dropped, I can hear them things in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, like her
I
songs.
gotta listen to Ella May.
Like, you know, like just her last song. Like her vibe, like you can hear her with a live band.
Yeah.
Like even like her.
Yeah.
Like if they drop the music, I can see like okay.
But Ella May, I seen live. She's dope. I ain't gonna lie. I seen her live. She's really.
I see her perform her music video with a live band and made me like, man, I would want to see her.
Yeah. She cool. She got it. Some certain people got it, and it's just it is missing, and I feel like as an R&B artist to say that something is missing and not have the answer, right. It irritates me. You know what I'm saying?
I really love R&B. So I be looking for R&B artists. I be happy to see it. When somebody drop an R&B music video, I'm just gonna post it. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be tired of everybody talking about switches and Glocks.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be actually, like, I really thought about, like, man, I'm gonna find me a young R&B artist, throw them on some rappers. Cause, like, even rappers don't even mix it up no more.
Facts.
But that's why it's so easy for rappers to be more dominant than R&B artists. Because they just put out music videos easily. Mm-hmm. R&B always had that certain formula.
Yeah.
And I think if an R&B artist put it in the head, like, I ain't gonna do what the normal do. I'm gonna just put these music videos out and just do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna have a better chance if they just really go hard like a rapper and just put out music videos like rappers do.
Yeah.
And I think they'll have a better, like, cause you know, like as R&B, it always was the same kind of treatment. You know, you need a lady. Mm-hmm. You know, you need a certain formula to a video, which. You know, people been doing that since the beginning of R&B.
And that be the problem, man. You trying to be new, you trying to be fresh, and it seems like the more you go along with music, it's like everything you try, it's nothing new. Everything been done. So like as a creative, it gets to a point like, what the fuck else could I do? You know what I'm saying? That stands out and be different. So like I think it's that with R&B, because with hip hop, you don't have to do nothing different to stand out. You can literally go and put that chain on. And put them designer clothes on, or the fake designer, whatever, you know. You can fake it and go get some rental cars. Yeah. And go get them rental cars and go pay some females to get in your video and dance and all that, you know what I'm saying? And you could be in there and lie about your life. And it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. It's been proven to happen over and over and over and over again. Half of the niggas who be rapping about doing all that shit, they not. You know what I'm saying?
I can lie you. Like, just my knowledge, the more I listen to R&B now, and the best male R&B hits come from male, like, toxic R&B artists.
Yes.
Like, you think about Donnell Jones, Where I Want to Be. It took for him to see his girl with another girl see his girl with another man to be outside the window singing Sweet Little Tea.
Yeah.
But she didn't have to do that because you were still trying to find out where you want to be.
Facts.
It's like Trey Songz, like his hit song, you know, This Is the Last Time. That's like my favorite song, Trey Songz. And that's him being toxic. Him cheating.
Yeah.
But just the way he sung that song, I always knew I was going to be a Trey Songz fan. And I was like, that's crazy. But Chris Brown, man, it's crazy. Like the album he dropped, it wasn't even the commercial songs. It was the Take You Downs and other songs.
Yeah.
That you know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That made me like
Chris Brown fan. I studied my whole thing.
That album.
Yeah.
I like the songs that wasn't on the radio.
Yeah.
More. I'm like, dang, that's not really knew I was.
You talking about exclusive?
Yes, that's when I knew I was a true Chris Brown fan.
Yeah.
Like I'm on the pool hall listening to Chris Brown music while I shoot pool and everybody want to rap. Like Chris Brown is like, I'm like he got it.
Chris Brown's that dude, bro. I wish he could make music how he used to, but as an artist, I understand it's hard to go back into them pockets.
But it's also, you know, when you're an R&B artist, you got so many writers and different people change around you. Like I don't like I've been interviewing like R&B music writers now, and like a lot of these artists don't even meet the writer. So it's no chemistry built. So they like, you know, they never, like back in the day, you used to have to go in that studio with that writer. Like everybody feel like they so bigger than the person now.
Yeah.
So it's
you lost the humanity and it, you know, the humility on some shit. Motherfuckers just, that superstar shit, bro. Like I feel like New Orleans is getting to the point where we stopping it. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a lot of people out here who are starting to just be like, look, we need to humble ourselves and start fucking with each other. You know what I'm saying? Working with each other and I mean, respect the business. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Respect the business. But at the same time, don't leave the egos at home. You know what I'm saying? And I think I think if that was to start happening in the industry, some of that feel good music will start coming back because it's all about collaboration, bro. If you sitting in the studio with somebody and y'all vibing for real, that vibe is gonna transfer into the music, you know. But if it becomes a business and you just working, man, it's gonna sound like it's robotic every time. And that's a big problem with Chris Brown music for me right now, is that everything sounds robotic.
Right. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm a Chris Brown fan, but his newest music,
it's not.
It don't catch me. But I'm an overall fan of him,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna give it a try.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing tops prime Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, the first album. Nothing has topped that first album yet.
Right. But usually it happens like that.
Yeah.
Like you like most artists, you can see when they hungry and
Mm-hmm.
when they get comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, they don't even sing the same. The only person I see still a real like workhorse, even without writers, and still like, you know, do stuff to make the world see that she is do stuff for like full like perfection is Beyonce.
Beyonce, yeah.
Like, even just her show, she gonna make your show you knew
Mm-hmm.
you was at a Beyonce show.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the reason why she sell what she sell, because she put the work in.
Yeah.
No matter what you say about her,
Yeah.
she put the work in.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody put the work in.
That's true.
Like,
It's hard, bro.
but I personally did Chris Brown concert. Chris Brown didn't want the production. Chris Brown just wanted a screen with it was like one on the sky going past. He just wanted to dance in front of the world. And I said, man, this dude is. I sat there and just recorded. I said, man, this dude is talented.
Yeah.
He did a flip without rehearsing. I never seen him do sound check.
Yeah.
Like, and I did the concert. I know he never went to the Smoothie King and did a sound check. I'm like,
Yeah.
that dude is the most talented thing I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably 2 concerts I tell people that you cannot miss, and one of the people did, and the other person was DMX.
Yeah.
DMX make everybody cry with him.
Yeah.
He make everybody drink with him.
Yeah.
It ain't too many concerts you just gonna feel intimate.
Yeah.
It ain't gotta be a big. It could be a big place. He still make you feel like you there with him.
Yeah.
Everybody don't do that.
Yeah. I feel he commanded.
Yeah.
You there with him.
I see DMX literally pass the bottle around.
No.
I said,
Dude
man,
crazy.
I see DMX is nasty.
Dude crazy.
I said, man, he'll come back with herpes. But it was intimate. But Chris Brown, like, just his dancing and just the way he do it,
Yeah.
he makes people feel like, you know.
Yeah.
And they get the show.
He a beast
They
at
get
the
the
shows. Yeah.
They get the show.
He definitely, like, you know, one of the best performers of all time. And if you're talking about performance, relating him or comparing him to Michael Jackson, then yes. But Michael Jackson as a whole,
Right. See,
Nah.
the only reason I cannot say like Chris Brown is ever better than Michael Jackson is because of the numbers.
I don't think
The numbers. It's the numbers. The numbers, like, ain't too many people with like the numbers Michael Jackson did. Nobody will never reach that, for real.
I'm talking about just music.
Well, the music, yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it's timeless.
Thriller
It's timeless.
is crazy, bro.
Right.
That whole album was
But
crazy.
I think Chris Brown was on that direction.
Yeah.
But he got derailed by that situation he had
Mhm.
with Rihanna.
Mhm.
You know, but I think I saw him, like, even that wall to wall, I saw it coming.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him coming for that spot.
Exclusive was a damn good follow-up
Yeah.
after Chris Brown. And then after the Rihanna situation, when he went into fame, he tried to go into the pop world. And it was great, but I don't think it was received.
Chris Brown fans never left him.
No.
They never left him. But the thing is, what Chris Brown's supposed to be,
Mm-hmm.
if he would have never gotten that situation with Rihanna, who knows? He probably would have been. He probably would. Even Beyonce probably would be the top.
I think he's as big as he would have been.
I don't think he'd be big.
No?
Because there's still people that hate him from that situation. It's
But
a
they can't
big
stop
law.
him.
They can't stop him, but I'm saying, you gotta think about that's a large fan. But you gotta think about it. If a diehard Rihanna fan ain't messing with Chris Brown. They're not messing with him.
Yeah.
They're not. But I'm saying, but that's a whole lot of people that you lost.
Mhm.
And you got the people that feel like men abuse women. He lost a lot of people with that situation.
I mean, yeah.
But that shows you. That's why I said that he's like Michael Jackson. You know, you gotta think about it. If you old enough, you know that damn people get Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
You know that people. Everybody thought Michael Jackson messed with them little boys, but he still was so big of a
He was too big
artist.
at that point, yeah.
None of that you said mattered.
None of
At
that
a point, you really couldn't say nothing about R. Kelly until you convicted him.
Nah.
No, R. Kelly still was
Nah.
selling. R. Kelly was still selling his ass up until the people put him behind the bars.
Until, yeah, true. Yeah.
Tell me when he
Yeah,
did say
you're right. Yeah.
R. Kelly right now can be laid back, making old school music right now for people. He still was gonna win.
Yeah.
Like, far as music wise, jeez.
Yeah.
I tell him like but if I ran the prison, I'll let Kelly make money. I'll go 50-50 with him. Cause he gonna make you some money.
Right.
Like, why not let him make no money? He ain't getting out.
Right.
I let him write from behind you. Do something.
Right.
All that talent.
Yeah, he got talent. He definitely got the talent.
And this is how I kill people. Like, I mess people up with this. You gotta know R. Kelly the most talented writer alive. He gave Nick Cannon a hit.
Arguably so.
Nick Cannon never had no hit.
Yeah, arguably so.
He gave Nick Cannon.
They got some hell of a writers in the game.
They do. Well, I'm not disturbed. I'm talking about, but he gave Nick Cannon a hit.
I mean, I'm sure that
Nick Cannon got the money to pay for a writer for anybody else. Kelly said, "I'm about to make you a hit," and he jumped on the hook.
Yeah.
Nobody else did that.
What song is that?
I'm a gigolo.
Oh, I ain't.
I'm a gigolo. Like, you go Google it. He made some money out there.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, Google R. Kelly and Nick Cannon. It was a hit. It actually it did numbers.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, in general, Kelly can do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they got some dope writers. Like, I didn't know the girl on like Monday Long actually wrote on like Timber. It's going down.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother genre, song. And it's like for her coming from R&B, and also she talked about how those big artists treated her like, you know, like when you're a writer, they don't really care for you.
Yeah.
They don't, like, if you can't come in there dressed better than them, you can't come in there trying to out-sing them, they put around and use your song. Mm-hmm. It's just R&B it's a harder world. Mm-hmm. And you gotta get so many people approved. And like, it's sad because I really love R&B. Mm-hmm. Like, I even like what Puff Daddy just tried to do.
What he tried to do?
Well, he did it. I
mean, I ain't tap in.
Once I saw he had Casey with him, I was in. I ain't listened to it yet, but I'm going to listen to it.
Yeah, I gotta.
He got Casey. Casey and JoJo, that's some singing dudes.
Yeah. I seen he had, what's her name, man? Coco Jones, I think.
Yeah. Shout out Coco Jones.
Yeah, was that record where, I think, no, I'm lying. It was Jasmine Sullivan.
Okay.
Yeah, it was, Someone or something like that, I think. That record, man, that was a great record. That was a beautiful record. So I gotta tap in. That's the only song I ever heard off that album, but it was dope.
Man, if you know a female artist I love, but I feel like the industry blackballed her. I love her voice and everything about her.
Carrie Hilson.
Yeah, but A-Marie.
A-Marie?
Yes.
Why? The girl who's saying, well, this is one thing?
Yeah, she got more than that. Oh, she got more than that.
Yeah,
I'm saying, but I feel like they blackballed her.
Why? What she did?
We gonna say it on camera. We gonna talk about that.
All right.
They blackballed her though. They blackballed her.
I didn't know she.
Yeah, that's the reason why she disappeared. And she was very super talented. Carrie Hilson talked herself into her situation.
Carrie Hilson, you think she's blackballed right now?
She's not fully blackballed, but she's not what she's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, she started making comments about Beyonce and different people, different things like that. You know how that could go.
I didn't know she was saying anything.
Oh yeah. She made some comments about people and stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of people get on those interviews and say certain things, and certain people see it.
Yeah.
Certain people got more power than you.
Yeah, and then they box you out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
You gotta think about it. Like, Beyonce's strong, her team strong, everything about her strong. You can't go on there and talk about Beyonce this, Beyonce that.
Yeah.
If Beyonce don't like it, she ain't gonna show you.
Yeah.
She can show you.
Yeah.
What can you possibly do? You'll be on the sideline. Hey, you can't get you ain't gonna run into Beyonce.
But you gotta respect people's opinions too, man.
You do.
You know
but if you Beyonce, why do I have to? I could just shut you up.
Yeah, that's true. But hey,
it's like an industry, like. But I'm asking you this question: do you believe? Speaking on this, you know, this probably go viral. Do you believe that an artist can actually? Do you believe in blackballing? Like, do you believe it's possible?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course they got people be getting blackballed in the industry, I'm sure. You know, you speak against gays, you get blackballed. You know what I'm saying? So be careful what you say about the gay or the LGBTQ plus community. You know what I'm saying? obviously when the Jews and the anti-Semitism, you know what I'm saying, they tried to pretty much blackball Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he not music, but
anyone who had their own community gonna try to get you blackballed.
But why don't black people try to blackball people when, you know what I'm saying, when they come to us? That's the real question. That's something that we really
on a deeper conversation on that. It's like, I think they programmed our mind to not work with each other.
Yeah.
Like on nothing. Like on anything. I don't think we programmed to do anything together.
Yeah.
Because we can't even find 10 friends that grew up together to open up a store.
Yeah.
And if they do, 3 of them ain't gonna trust one of them. Like, why you trying to get the ball? So it's like we programmed a certain way that it got to us. And like everybody want to be the boss. They feel like they can do it on their own.
Mm-hmm.
It's very rare to see a group of like collective black men going for one mission. Mm-hmm. But I have an idea how you can do it. It's just everybody got their own type of motion. Mm-hmm. Have at least something bigger on the side, like they baby that they care about, like their business, brand, whatever they care about. But they be like make their second priority that company. Mm-hmm. But you know that's another subject too.
Yeah.
But it's very hard, like, to get too many people. That's like how you just said, hold up. So name your top 5 greatest music artists of all time, and also tell us why.
Top 5 greatest artists of all time. I don't want to say in what order, but I'm gonna say of all time: Biggie, Wayne, of course, Usher, Chris Brown. Damn, I can't fit just 5, dog. Okay, cause I gotta put Drake in there, so I gotta do Drake, Usher, Chris Brown, Drake, Usher, Chris Brown. I want to say Biggie. I want to say Wayne, and if I had to add one more, it would be Kanye West. And that I have to make them 6, you know what I'm saying? Reason being is Biggie gave us, Biggie's an alien. Biggie was rapping in a way no one was rapping at a time when nobody thought to rap that way. And to me, musically, he just gives me a sense of originality. You know, whenever I want to be original, I think of Biggie. All right, try to think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Wayne took shit to another level. You know what I'm saying? Wayne is a workhorse. Wayne inspires me to never, you know, he's persistent. You know, Wayne is, if I could take anything from him, it would be persistence. Usher was just a fucking R&B god. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I can't leave out Michael Jackson either. This is fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? See, like, it's hard to give you just...
So how about you just, I'm like, briefly... And like summarize your list, like basically, if you chose all these artists because
I chose all of them, man, honestly, because it's just they all brought something different to the game. They all pushed the bar to another level, and they all inspired artists to be what they are today. Those artists collectively, I feel, has brought music to another level. Kanye West never gave us the same album. Never. You know what I'm saying? And his production, I look up to him production-wise. He's somebody that I want to, like, kind of, you know, learn from, even, you know, still listening to his old shit. I'm still listening to College Dropout, trying to learn what the fuck to do, you know, today. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely think those artists, man, they did a number on me. And it's hard to even leave out Pac. How do you want it? How do you feel? Coming up as an in the game.
And who's singing that part? Who I still
I don't know. Who is?
Casey and JoJo.
That's Casey. Come on, see,
I just told you about. That's what made me like go back to Diddy. Like I said, man, he found Casey. I'm like, I gotta go check that out.
Yeah.
Like Jamie Foxx was trying to get the ooh yeah, everybody's in there ooh yeah from him. Ooh yeah.
That's all, Casey.
It's Casey.
Yeah, but I'm a younger dude. I'm 93. You know what I'm saying? So Casey.
Ooh yeah, from Casey.
Casey was what? When was his
Casey
prime?
area prime, the 90s.
90s?
The 90s.
Damn. All right. I should have been on it.
Oh my life.
Oh, yeah.
Him and his brother. But it was Jodeci at first.
Yeah.
But then it was them two. Like.
Oh, they come from Jodeci. Casey and JoJo. Okay.
And you young.
Yeah, I'm young.
Like, you remember the movie with, like, Martin, like Eddie Murphy, of Life?
Life, yeah. Life.
Remember the song? Yeah. That's them singing it.
Oh, Life.
Tell me.
Life,
That's a.
I mean, I definitely know their music.
Yeah, but that's a singing. That's a singing legend. Like, that's a voice that
I should be on.
I never heard nobody else come back like sound like KC. Like, you don't know KC when you hear KC.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
And JoJo too. You gonna know them. Like, like just the way he could blow.
Yeah.
Like, he was drunk blowing like that.
Yeah.
Like, KC passing out drunk.
Yeah,
like, he was lit, but he could sing his ass off.
Hey.
So I'm gonna ask you this question while we're here before we wrap this up. Like, being a singing artist, you know, I know for the longest, R&B artists was trying to avoid going to the bounce world because they won't be labeled as a bounce artist. So how do you feel about that?
I don't feel no restriction towards it whatsoever. For the simple fact that when artists jump into bounce, I feel like they get scared and they become intimidated because you have to be able to execute on the same level outside of bounce the way you do inside of bounce. Meaning, when you re-sing a song from a national artist, your music from that point on has to live to that status for people to continue to listen to. I'm talking about writing, you know, the choice of melody, you know what I'm saying, for your original, you know, records. It has to be on that type of time. Now, if you can't execute like that, like if you're not a great writer or you can't come up with songs originally like that, of course you can get stuck because now you're just singing covers and putting a beat behind it, and then all you people want to check you out for is just that cover song with that beat behind it. But I don't personally feel like I'm gonna ever get caught behind that because I can cook, you know what I'm saying? I'm Chef Boyer P, you know what I'm saying?
I that chain busting it.
You hear me? You know what I'm saying? A little bit, you know, shout out to, you know, the Loyalty Club, you know what I'm saying? And
but since we're here right now, tell the world what loyalty means to you.
Loyalty is a choice, man. Loyalty is standing by somebody or something that you choose to honor. You know what I'm saying? And you don't switch up. Loyalty is forever, man. You know, when you're loyal to something, you know, you stand on that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm loyal. I know for sure I'm loyal to my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm loyal to you know, my music. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, if I call you a brother, you're my brother. You know what I'm saying? If I call you a friend, you're a friend. You know, and yeah, you know, loyal to my girl, you know what I'm saying, to my, you know, my kids, you know, that's what loyalty is. It's just, it's a choice, you know what I'm saying, because you could say you loyal, and then, you know what I'm saying, when shit get bad, you switch up, you know what I'm saying, that's not loyal.
But you never was loyal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, so like, you gotta kind of even go through shit through the bad times, you know, when things get shaky or something like that, people be switching up, you know what I'm saying? But I love all that shit. I love when motherfuckers. It comes with the game. Yeah, I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. I see how you moving, my nigga. You know, you thought shit was over with, and you went with your move, huh? But nah, yeah. But it's cool though, you know. I think when shit go like that, people in New Orleans need to stop being in their feelings and just embrace the fakeness.
Right. It all comes with the game.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta embrace the fakeness. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm not saying be fake. I'm just saying don't get in your feelings about niggas being fake.
Gotcha. And this question people love to answer. You know, you've been in the game for a while now, but I want you to answer it as one R&B artist, like fully. What do you enjoy about being an R&B artist, and what do you hate about being one R&B artist?
What do I enjoy about being an R&B artist? I enjoy I love singing, man. I just love to sing. It's just that simple. I've always was a singer. You know, it's something I was, you know, it was my gift. So I always did it. So I just love being able to, you know what I'm saying, put my gift out there to the world and people receive it and they be like, damn, this nigga's dope. I love when people listen to my music and they like, man, this is dope. Like, you know, I posted a song today. You know, you reposted it. You was just like out of nowhere. I didn't call you and say, yo, Darren, could you give me a repost? It touched you. You know what I'm saying? And you was like, man, hip, you know, R&B ain't dead. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. One thing I hate about being an R&B artist, hate is a strong word, Darren, and I do not want to say I hate anything about being an R&B artist. But if I disliked anything about being an R&B artist, it's that today we don't value R&B the way we used to back in the day. So the fight is much harder. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta come up there.
Like, for example, I'm gonna give you this one. I just dropped a record with Subtweet. It's called Nola Love, right? It's a remix to a song called Jersey Love, but basically I'm singing in the front, right? Now I post a clip where I'm coming on there and I'm saying, I done been so closed off, hoping you can get me right. As I'm singing that part, and I post the clip, I never got to the beat breakdown, right? Got about 130 likes. See, later on that day, I took the end of the song and posted when it was just the bounce beat. You make me feel boom, boom, boom. You make me boom, 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 boom. 400 likes. You know what I'm saying? And that shows the difference that people want the beat. People want, you know what I'm saying? They don't, like if it was just a straight R&B
you
song.
like all that soft
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like if it was just a straight R&B song, they just be like, oh, he's just singing. You know what I'm saying? Like they respect it. They know that I can sing and they feel like, oh, it sounds good. But this is something that they're here for. They want that shit. You know what I'm saying? They want that smoke. They want that pop, they want that shake.
Man, you gotta turn back to the old perk.
You
I
know,
got her now.
I can't, you know. Hey, I'm getting older,
You
bro.
you gotta sing it about something.
And I know people probably feeling like, damn, bro, all this dude do is talk about sex. I am not. I'm letting y'all know this right
Sex
now.
sells though.
Sex do sell, but I'm not trying to just do what sells. I'm trying to do what I feel. You know?
And so before we look at ask you this question, because I always wish I could sing.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you ever sung a female out her drawers?
Of course, man. Of course.
And so the first time that happened, did you feel more confident about your singing ability?
Man, first time I sung a female, like serenade, I wouldn't necessarily say out her drawers, but serenaded her. Yeah, definitely made me look at myself a little bit different and be like, damn, I you know, because that happened a long time ago. I was like in elementary school. And I think, not elementary.
But you people singing out through the elementary?
Nah, it was like middle school. I would say middle school, yeah. That was when Pretty Ricky came out. Okay. And they was in Grind on Me. So I was saying.
Actually, a lot of people, it depends on what generation go. Actually, when Pretty Ricky came out, they also had somebody else came out that I used to sing the girls his song, but he had, he didn't get that much, success as Pretty Ricky, but he did Pretty Willie. He had a song called 4 Walls. In these 4 walls. You never heard that before? Put you on it. But he came out Pretty Ricky time. Yeah. And girls was on there hard too. That's why I say, you gotta put you on some people, man. But Pretty Willie he was an underground R&B sensation to me. Yeah. Because he wasn't from here, but people heard it. My generation knew about it really well because it was that's what people had next to the ringtones. Yeah. So that was
we had the chirps and shit.
But Pretty Ricky and them and I love what Pretty Ricky did.
Pretty Ricky
when they first came out, they
respect the pleasure.
And they kind of split it from the older R&B groups of the Silks and stuff. R&B group artists always had freaky songs and that songs knocking the boots, different things like that. But and Pretty Ricky gonna have a rap at the end. Yeah. Sometimes it'll kind of mess you up if you can't hear your groove this nigga rapping. I mean, the way Pleasant Peace sang. Yeah. But I actually enjoyed it, but the way how they put everybody put their records together though.
Mm-hmm.
But especially that song Hotline.
Yeah.
Hotline.
I'm on a hotline and ooh, that bitch was hard.
They
Hey,
did
we
their thing.
about to remix that with the bounce. That's gotta go on now. I'm on a hotline.
And that's exclusive, huh?
You heard it here first on the other team.
So, with that being said, what's next for you?
Man, continue to make more bounce records with Tweet. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely something I want to elevate. I want to elevate
What's
bounce.
about to drop a tape?
Don't know, but I think we could be working towards that. But I just want to elevate bounce. I want to help commercialize bounce and bring bounce somewhere outside of New Orleans rather than it just being where it's at. Like a lot of people they coming, talking to us about, oh yeah, this sampling. We working on some original bounce too. You know what I'm saying? We got some shit that's gonna hit them upside the head right when they think we ain't got nothing else left in the tank. But that needs to be curated and brought to something else and something major. I got my guy Trey Billy. That's Kango Slim's son. Partners in Crime, Kango Slim. So he's a great singer. I think we could come up with.
He got that singer, he got that singing ability easily, huh?
Yeah, bro. Trey can blow.
Right.
Trey can blow, man, for real.
Hey, but people don't give enough flowers when they do Kango Slim is a hit maker. By
Kango
himself.
is a beast, bro.
By himself.
Like real
just him on any hook.
Yeah. I ain't even know. Kango came to the studio and I'm a young nigga, dog. So right. When I was listening to Partners in Crime, I was listening to Pump the Party. I ain't really hear all the details. So I heard that. I heard Why You Acting Funny, like those are singing records, but they're not like singing, you know what I'm saying? So Kango came and he, started playing some records and I was like, oh, you can sing? And Kango looked at me like, nigga. Kango looked at me like, nigga, the disrespect. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know who you talking to. And I'm like, damn, my bad. But Kango played me he played me he played me some records, bro. And I was blown away. I was like, God damn, I got to step it up. Kango made me say I need to step my shit up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And shout out to Kango Slim, man. Brother of mine's dope talent forever. Legend. Real talk.
And also, last but not least, tell the world, what can they find you at on social media and everywhere else?
Y'all can find me on social media at P3RK Official. Perk with a 3, not an E. P3RK Official. Y'all can find me on, just put in Perk Official, man. You feel me? You go on to Apple Music, P3RK. I'm up there, man.